Welcome, slaves, to the paycheck. This is Peter Goodall presenting another edition of Blockchain Technology from my NW1 Basecamp. An A to Z for CPOs, GPOs, HPOs, L3 CPOs. Alright, why the Ethereum blockchain? So, Ethereum led the way in terms of smart contracts, decentralized organizations, and token offerings. So, you got to remember the starting point. Bitcoin. Bloated by low-level transactions with a scaling problem. You also need to remember that back in the day, there was zero ability to allow for things like smart contracts. Simply put, Bitcoin was never built to handle the number of transactions needed by different applications. So Vitalik, the founder of Ethereum, raised funds in 2014 to build a blockchain network with a programming language built into it. So he wanted to create a network that would allow him to build blockchain secured applications. He, or the foundation, initially raised $18 million through the sale of the native crypto called Ether. Now, does this constitute an unlicensed security offering? Not according to the SEC, although their legacy take on this kind of innovation boils down to a 1940s Howey test. So I certainly would not be looking for them to guide us through this, especially with the current contradiction that is the Ripple lawsuit. Now, decentralization is seen as the perfect solution to corrupt and oppressive central authorities, and who can argue that point? That's going to be another discussion altogether. But this was the central theme in the mindset of the Ethereum Foundation. So the first release, Ethereum Frontier, went live to the public in July 2015. Homestead, the current software release, was made available in 2016, far more user-friendly, but not without issues. Now, Serenity. This is the last planned phase of the Ethereum development. It is where it moves from the proof-of-work consensus. Remember, this is where the miners compete to create the next block, to proof of stake model, and this is where nodes are chosen to be selected based on their stake in the network. That is the amount of cryptocurrency in their possession. The benefits? Well, reduction in the cost of energy, which would theoretically attract individuals to run nodes on the network, which in turn increases decentralization and increased security. My quote for today: those who dance are considered insane by those who don't hear the music. Finally, on my podcast for free, so if you're feeling generous, help me get up Everest. Visit www.2nh.com and help me live my dream whilst raising £250,000 for Mind and an SBCC. Signing out, this is Peter Goodall, aka the Agile Goat, and his Yorkie Poo. Have a great one.